All right, it's time. Welcome, RGL, to Shmuptember 2025. I will be your host for the next block of this marathon. My name is Czar, also known as Zardia. Today, we're going to be running Forgotten Worlds on Sega Genesis. This is an arcade classic. It's on many other platforms. There's a lot of really interesting meta regarding the speedrun in this game and time saves. Actually, one of the more robust and intricate versions, if you ask me, on the Sega Genesis. I rather like it. So getting right to the bread and the butter, the majority of time saves in this game are going to come from quick shops and quick boss kills. And that largely entails knowing what you need to buy, knowing how much money you need thereafter, as your tally at the end of each level is counted against you in the time. So that's another kind of interesting route in this game, is that you have to watch how much money you have. Because if you have too much, then you'll lose time at the end of each stage. So we're about to get started here momentarily. I'm going to do one more check. Alrighty, this is going to be the any % normal category. Let's go. I like to have auto fire on. Timer will begin momentarily. And away we go. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get our Zenny to a nice number, which lets me know that I'm doing everything right up until the first shop of this stage. If you don't get enough money before this shop, then you can rip the run immediately. Also, I have to try not to do that. We're trying not to take damage today, because every time you take damage, it makes a fart noise. So we're going to try and minimize the gas today, if you will. We're almost on target for that nice number. And there it is, we got it. 6,900, let's go. So we haven't blown it yet. Okay, quick shop incoming. That was good, that was a quick shop. We purchased a new satellite here weapon. And this weapon is going to give us the ability to shoot in 8 different directions. We also could have purchased another weapon there, the homing rockets, which are actually very good for beginners and those learning the game. But for the speedrun, we need something that can do more damage. This satellite works very well if you can get the satellite on the actual hitbox itself, as all 8 lasers will strike it and do quite a bit of damage early. So we want to avoid the pipes here as those blue flames shoot out. I'm going to get this. Usually I skip this, but we're doing marathon safe strats today. The big marathon safe strat is in stage 5. If needed, I will take the shop in stage 5. Hopefully we won't have to do that. Okay, we're getting through these gears here. I'm avoiding those pipes. You don't want to shoot them. Okay, we're coming up on the first boss here. This first boss is relatively easy. You just want to make sure you get your satellite right on the center of it there. We've got it. And there's a quick kill, nice. This should be a good time. And it's a glod for a marathon, let's go. Now I'm hyped. Okay, stage 2, we're going to be getting a new weapon here. And the satellite weapon we get here, we're going to be keeping for almost the rest of the game, as it is very strong and overpowered if you know how to use it. It requires a high level of skill to be able to use it accurately. But if you can, it's very, very good. Okay, in we go. Okay, that chop was good. We got everything we needed. This is the napalm satellite. As aforementioned, you have to be very accurate with this. But the napalm does splash damage, and it also does cumulative damage. It's the only satellite in the game that does that. I got a hidden armor power up there. If you can see it, if you shoot down here, you'll get that hidden armor power up. Okay, I need to get back to my form here. You want to stay up here in this stage. This gives you a good area to dodge. Right here. Just like a compass overlooking the seas here, right? And you definitely want to stay high because of those things. Those things will come up and snap you. Oh, you've got a cabinet of this at your arcade? That's awesome. I'd love to play the cabinet sometime. The graphics are so much better, in my opinion. So I do have chat open here. I will try to answer anyone's questions to the best of my ability as we're running here. The booster weapon we got in the shop increases the weapon of our standard gun. As you can see, our yellow dots are a little bit bigger now. And they do a little bit extra damage. Every little bit of damage helps in this speedrun. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. This is a tricky part coming up here. Sometimes the spawns here can be completely random, and you have very little time to react. Let's see if I can get through it. Yeah, like that. Oh! They're bringing it! Okay, we got clipped once, that's okay. Okay, this boss, for the quick kill, you want to get right on the gut here quickly. And we're just going to stay right here. We're going to tank a few shots. Doesn't matter if we get hit here. And then we need to get that napalm right on the heart along with the gun. And that's a very good boss kill. We did not get the flame. The flame, you lose time. This should be clean. That's clean, let's go. Okay, stage 3. We are going to be skipping every shot from now until the final stage of the game, if all goes according to plan. If not, we'll be taking the shop in stage 5. So now it's kind of clinch time. This is where the game starts to get a little more difficult, intense. The shop here, you get some really good weapon upgrades. You get the laser and the flamethrower. The flamethrower is actually very good throughout most of the game, until the end. The laser is also very good early and mid-game, but tapers off late. The stage 6 boss is actually immune to the laser. So if you go to the stage 6 boss with the laser, you're going to be in trouble. Imagine discovering that as a kid, right? There's our shot. We're skipping it. This is all about time saves here. We got a live run right now. Okay, we're coming up on the scroll section now, moving up. This can be a tricky section. You want to get these targets down quickly. Also, the satellite can also block shots, as you just saw there. So you want to keep the satellite between you and whatever you're shooting at as much as possible, because it can block those shots, and that's actually a huge aspect of being able to speedrun this game effectively. Alright, we are coming up on the top of this section. I'd like to have armor here, but we're okay. There's some hidden power-ups here and some hidden money. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. For this section, this is all just about swerving top to bottom, making sure you're not getting too far behind. There's a hidden POW there you can see down there that I shot. That actually gets you a life refill. Okay, that's a tricky part there. Those lasers shoot at you very quickly. We managed to scoot by that. The next boss is seemingly a very intimidating boss, but it's actually very simple. Okay, we're about to insert some comedy humor here, everyone. Who's ready for it? Who's ready for a little lewd humor? It's time for air hump. We're going full air hump here to ensure success on this boss. Here we go. So you want to keep the napalm as close to his face as you can, and make sure that it's blocking his shots. Like that. That's a good spot there. The fist will come in from side to side. Okay, that was decent. We'll finish our air hump here. Oh yeah, we're pumping it. We're pumping it good. Let's see where we're at here. Probably lost a little bit of time there. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, this run is still alive. Oh, we got shot in the back there. Mike is giving me issues here. Okay, we're going north now. Come on, Mike. We need you. The people need to be informed. Okay, we're coming up on the, what I like to call the amoeba section here. These things will creep in on you. You want to make sure you get these down quickly. And then here I like to stay low. There's going to be debris falling from the top here, so I go side to side. The napalm actually has a pretty good width, and it can cover you. And then you want to move down like that when those heads come out and shoot at you. This strat works very well here. Minimizes damage, keeps you safe. Oh, he took a bad pattern on me there, but I was able to compensate for it. Okay, this next boss is pretty straightforward. First thing we need to do is get the head section down. We're going to keep that napalm on it as much as possible. Okay. Now this is really tricky here. You have to get the napalm right at a certain spot on the neck. And we got it. Okay. Whew. That can go any different way, but we got it. So this is looking good still. Okay, good. Time save. Let's go. Okay, stage 5. Now the game really starts to get intense. This is basically stage 4 on steroids. This is where I need to make my decision. Do we go marathon safe strats, or do I go for the gusto? Time says I should go for the gusto. What do you think, chat? We are about 20 seconds here from finding out. Oh, and I went down. I couldn't get turned around. Well, that's not the end of the world, but it's not exactly good either. Oh, we took a hit there, yep. I think we got to take the marathon safe strats. We got to do it. We have to do it. Boo. Boo. Not that much of a time loss, but we might be able to make that up on boss. We'll have to see. Unfortunate. Yeah, this section here gets really tricky, as you can see, because of all the tetrads, if you will, flying in. Yo, how goes it, Esh? Welcome. We blew it, Esh. We took the wrong route. I couldn't get turned around. We had to do marathon safe strat. It's that kind of Shmuptember. Okay, now the really bad thing here is I don't think I get armor here now. If you go up twice, then you get armor here. Oh, that's right. We also have to deal with the Lahar here now. The Lahars are bad. Yeah, there's no armor. Okay, this just got into clench mode now, chat. We've officially entered clench mode. We're going to have to be really clean from here on out. And we're coming up on the most difficult stage in the game. The next stage is absolutely brutal. Hopefully we get the good pattern here. We're going to pump those hips. Come on, give me the good pattern. And we got the good pattern. Let's go. We might have it. Wow, that was a really good pattern. Still a time loss because of the shop, though. But it was a good pattern. You know, things happen in marathons, right, people? Ouch. Yeah, that one hurts. Welcome to Shmuptember. Okay, most difficult stage in the game. Right now, we're going to be lucky to finish this run. Clench mode engage. There are some drums down here. The Damaru, this manual tells you, which is an Indian drum, it turns out. Shiva's drum from mythology. It restores your health, which is very useful right now. Critical, even. There's also a hidden item here, the Yasichi. Runners of other Capcom games will know what that is, and there's also the Sacred Cow down there, which I just revealed. We're going to pick that up. for swag. Sacred Cow is just swag. Okay, this part gets intense here. We need to get here. Try and protect ourselves there. The old strat goes down. You get a little more lag going this way, but it's much safer. We need safety right now. Yeah, as you can see, the spawns in this level just come from everywhere. And the enemies are pretty strong at this point. So it's not easy to get them down. Okay, I need to get right there. Okay, good. We minimize lag there from that dragon spawn. The dragon spawn a lot of Zenny, and that can lag you out. It's really difficult not to take any hits in this stage. I think I've only done it maybe once or twice. Certainly not during a marathon. The monks just spawn endlessly everywhere. You have very little time to react to them. Angles are actually your friend in this game. If you know, like, you know, centric angles and stuff, it really helps you a lot in your aiming. Okay, this part is one of the hardest parts of the stage right here. As you can see, there's just enemies everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if we take a death here. It's okay. Okay, we got through without a death. Wow, we got a sliver of health left. Almost got it there. Okay, we have to get this guy down. Come on, get him down. Keep slashing him. Okay, we got him down. Good. We're still alive. I would really like to get to this boss without taking a death. We're not out of the woods yet. This is also one of the longest stages in the game, along with the last stage. Much longer than any other stage. Okay, we recovered. Okay, this boss, Iceman. This boss is immune to the laser, as I said before. And this boss, you really want a weapon like the flamethrower or the napalm on this boss to be able to get him down as quick as possible. He can take any random pattern on you, so you have to be careful there. Oh, he's getting wily on me. He's wily. We got him. Still, that was solid. He was trying to get squirrely on us, but we got him. Let's see where we're at for time here. It's right on the money. Well, the run is alive. We'll see if we can finish it. This is the final stage. This stage is also quite difficult. The homing missiles in this game are just in the stage are just terrible. Those sections there will stop your scroll. You need to get those down as fast as possible. You have to target the center of them. That's actually their hitbox, so you won't do any damage to them at all. As you see, these missiles are flying everywhere at me and tracking me. This stage also has quite a bit of lag just because there's so much spawning on the screen. Okay, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Get away from me. Jukes for days. We got jukes for days here. Zenny is way ahead right now, but that's okay. Not too worried about that. I would really like to get to this shop without dying, but that's not going to be easy. We're going to need that armor. Okay, we got the armor. Good. Okay. Let's get the most powerful weapon in the game, the laser, and that, and that. And then we're done. Okay. Money's actually looking better than I thought it would right now. Yeah, we're actually in good shape here. Somehow that worked out. Holy crap. We might save time at the end. Okay, this is the homing laser. This is the best weapon in the game for obvious reasons. It's extremely powerful. It's extremely fast. There are times you have to aim it like there to be able to minimize the time loss from the stopping of the scroll. But it's far better than any other weapon. And it's really the only weapon that's good against the final boss. The final boss is terrible. And you can lose all the time from the run on the final boss depending on the pattern that you get. There's a hidden power up there and more armor there. I'm getting that. I need to try and not get any more money right now, because that's going to count against us at the end. Okay, we still got a potion. We're in good shape now. We were able to recover from that disastrous stage 4 and 5. And we are put ourselves in pretty good position to finish this run right now. Keep the laser high here to try and minimize the lag when you can, because it is terrible. Okay. Steady as she goes. We also got the power up for our regular gun there. As you can see now, instead of one small dot, it's shooting 2 large rings. And that actually does quite a bit more damage. Okay, taking damage there is the norm. You have to take damage there to get that down quickly. It's like a damage boost there, kinda. Okay, gotta get this thing down. Another section coming up here. I keep the laser satellite close to that section there, because if you don't, the laser will track elsewhere, and then you lose a bunch of time because it's not targeting that side turret that comes out of the wall, and the game won't scroll any further. There's the second chop. Only take that chop if you absolutely need to. Fortunately, we don't need to this run. Man, this run would have been hot if I hadn't blown it on that route, stage 4. Still a good run though. We're coming up on the final part of the run now. I need to stop taking damage here. We only have 1 potion. And there are points on the final boss where you kind of have to tank damage. Okay, here's the final boss. We want to get into this position here to try and minimize damage. These piranhas, or whatever you want to call them, space eels, come at you from the side. They're pretty creepy. You try to keep your fire concentrated on him while addressing those. This angle tends to work the best for this boss, I found. Okay, for this part, you just kind of have to get close and fall back when you can and hope you don't take damage here. Like that pattern, we had a good one. Okay, here we go. This is it. He's either going to give us a good pattern or not. We want him to shoot his lasers at us. We need him to shoot his lasers at us, or we can't damage him. That's the only time he's vulnerable. Okay, there's one. We need better than that. Come on. Oh, no! Okay, well, that's a time loss. Yeah, that was unfortunate because we died when we could have been hitting him there. And yeah, he is trolling us now. This pattern is not. This pattern is not cool. Oh, we were so close to getting him on the first phase too. And that is time. GG. The game goes really quick, and there's a lot to say, so I hope I did okay. I probably garbled my words a couple times there, sorry everybody, but it's pretty intense to run it and speak it at the same time. We managed to finish. I didn't blow the run. We're underestimate. All is well. Thank you all for the GGs. Thank you, everyone. Anthol, Schmex, 32, Telio. Telio, I saw you running Super Lest. I can't wait for that. Hey, thanks, Drum. Good to see you too. Thank you, Esh. Thank you, everyone. Salak, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here and run this for RGL. I had a blast. Always a pleasure. And word is next year, apparently, we might have a co-op run for you, as I may have found another runner. So we'll have to see about that. That would be really cool. I know they're doing that in the Life Force community now. Thank you, Spaz, for the GG. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure to run this. If our next runner is ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and step on back. And thank you all so much. Shmuptember hype continues. Let's go. GG.